In today's health alert, holiday gatherings and travel are picking up, and so are many respiratory illnesses. Experts are watching the usual winter culprits, the flu, RSV, and walking pneumonia. Our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, joins us now. And Dr. Nandi, what is going on? What is the latest on these rising cases?
Yeah, my family and I love this time of year, right? Catching up with friends and loved ones. But the downside is this, Whitney, that respiratory viruses, they're just like me. They love this season. So it seems that we have a new challenge post-COVID-19. And where are these diseases, right? They're spreading more widely and quickly than usual. And the CDC is already warning that hospitalizations for respiratory viruses could peak higher this season than before the pandemic. Not good news. So here's what's happening. Whooping cough, also known as pertussis, has surged. There are nearly 6 times more cases reported this year compared to the same time last year. Walking pneumonia cases have also increased over the last year, especially in kiddos. For kids ages 2 to 4, cases went from 1.0% to 7.2%. And for the kids 5 to 17 years of age, it increased from 3.6% to 7.4%. Now, what about RSV, or respiratory syncytial virus? Case numbers are elevated and still climbing, and hospitalizations have been increasing across many parts of the country. And flu, now it's kicking off and cases are starting to increase here. But overall numbers remain low for now. And lastly, COVID-19 cases, right? They've leveled off, but weekly deaths range between 160 and 600. In general, when the infectious disease experts are advising people to stay informed, but really not to panic.
Yeah, I know when you were saying some of those numbers are some pretty big jumps that we are seeing. Yeah. What can people be doing to protect themselves, protect their kids, especially as we're about to go in the house all together and eat food, turkey, all that?
And that's the thing, right? So when you have stress and holiday travel, that can take a toll on your immune system, making it easier to get sick. But there are simple steps you can take, and I'll go through them with you. Now, first, stick to a healthy, balanced diet. I know it's tough, right? All the stuff that people put in front of your mouth with the whole holiday treats, but nutritious foods can give your body the right fuel to help fight off infections and recover faster too, so you're not as sick as long. And vaccines are important as well. They lower your risk of getting sick and can make symptoms much milder if you do catch something. And when you're in a crowded place, try to keep some distance when possible. Wash your hands often. Avoid touching your face. That's a big one. And if you're traveling, please consider wearing a mask. I often do when I travel, especially if someone nearby appears sick. Now, if you're feeling under the weather, best to stay at home. But if you must go out or be around others, wearing a mask can help reduce the spread from you as well. And before visiting elderly, family, babies, or anyone at high risk, please take a quick at-home COVID test if you have cold-like symptoms. And lastly, if you develop symptoms like a high fever, trouble breathing, or chest pain, please head to the emergency room or talk to your doctor. For milder issues that won't go away, check again in with your doctor and take these simple steps that can help you and your loved ones stay healthy and enjoy the holiday season. We can do it. I just think we have to be vigilant and follow some common sense.
Yeah, of course. And that's always the advice that we get from our doctors every single season that this comes around. I know.
People party like a madman, like, all some of your co-anchors there. But you want to get your rest and you want to get good nutrition. I think that'll help a lot.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dr. Nandi.
Hey, my pleasure, of course.
And if you have a health question for the doctor, you can email him at drnandi@askdrnandi.com, or you can send it to us on Facebook or on X. Simon?